Hello, my name is Valentina Espin, and for my internal assessment of computer science, I chose to make a mobile application. When thinking about the client, I thought about me. As a student and as a teenager, we sometimes tend to forget things that are told to us. For example, when a teacher says that a homework is due next Monday or a test is coming up this Friday, we sometimes forgot about these events, and when the deadline comes, we regretted not having a reminder, or the day before that we get all stressed and we don't know what to do. So I decided to create this mobile application because teenagers uses their phone a lot, and this may be very helpful to get good grades, and also to I implemented calculate exoneration because in my school, if you get 9.75 when add, adding calculation between three grades that you have, you can exonerate the test. So this is also very important for a student. So let's start with the main. In my main class, it creates a window that is just like this. This is the logo of the school, by the way. So I imported all the things that we need. I created the J buttons, and then here I created the window. I set the size, and I implemented a method when exit and close. So when setting up the guide, I inserted my logo in north. Then I inserted four buttons: the remind homework, remind test, calculate exoneration, and reminders. So for each button, I I set the grid layout to 4 rows and 1 column, and the space of 7 between each one. In here, in the override part, I made that when you press the remind homework button, it goes directly to another class that it's called reminders. So the class reminders, we put JText field, JButton, and JText area, which we need to have in this class. I set the window same as the main. In setup guide, I inserted the logo also, and this JPanel, reminder, new JPanel, and etc. shows a space where the user puts the title, okay, of the event. And here in the util date module, this is a calendar inserted in the window so that the user can choose when to remind the event. And these reminders that are JText area is for any specifications that the user might have. For example, if the title is a computer science test, and in this JText area the user can write the specifications of like what is going to be in the test, or what do you have to study. So in this button done, when pressing the button done, it will directly get you to the class listed reminders, and when pressing the button back, it goes to the main window. So if you press done here, it goes directly to listed reminders. In listed reminders, well, we set the window as always, implemented the logo, and then the reminders that you already set are going to appear in this window, and also with the back button. Here we implemented the JDate picker to the reminder, this, we created another class to implement it correctly. Um, Here, file handler and event classes are going to remind listed reminders to help it captate the information in the reminder class to the listed reminders. So we had buffered reader, and yeah, and also in event, this is for specifications of what goes first, what goes next. In the class calculate exoneration, we implemented text fields, buttons, and doubles, which are going to be the numbers the user inserts. We set the window, the logo, and then we made a JPanel including the three JText fields that are going to be the three grades that the user has to implement in order to get the calculation. And then the button done. When the user presses the button done, and W, X, and Y are going to be partial 1, partial 2, and partial 3, when the user presses the button done, what the program does is that the W, X, and Y are summed in a value C, and then automatically C is divided by 3, which gives A. So if the user presses the done button, all this equation will work, and then a pop-up message will appear saying your semestral average is, and the result from method A, and then as always the button back. So now we're gonna try it. So here is the main window. If we put remind homework and it says the title, we can put computer science homework, and let's set the day for July 6th. So when you put done, the reminder is going to appear in the listed reminders. And if you notice, I pressed the button back and it went to the main page. Reminder test is the same operation as remind homework. Listed reminders are going to appear the reminders you already set in listed reminder homework and remind test. For calculate first semester average, there are three spaces to put the three grades that are necessary, a done button and the back button. For example, let's say that in the first partial you got 9.5, in the second partial you got 8.68, and in the third partial you got 9.44. When you press the button done, a pop-up message indicating your trimestral average is 9.20, and you put OK, the pop-up disappears and the window of calculate first semester average also disappears. So I think this mobile application is really helpful for us students because, as I said previously, we use the phones a lot and we tend to forget things. So like if a class a teacher says remind test, and maybe if we implemented this mobile application in my school, the teacher can give permission to students to open this application, remind the test, and so then they can study on time. That's it. Thank you.